We were couponing every day. Today, we have changed it to slow couponing.
I got a brisket, the whole brisket. And this would have normally been a $50 piece of meat, and I got it for $25.
So we just got done going to a store and getting a free body wash. We used to do couponing to the point where we were couponing every day and trying to basically supplement everything with couponing. Today, we have changed it to slow couponing. We do couponing when we need things or when something comes up. If it comes up in social media or on our feeds or even through the mail. That's where this coupon came in through. It came in through the mail. And so we were able to get a free body wash, like I said before. And so now we are using the slow couponing way instead of what we used to do.
One of my favorite coupons that we got recently was a discount for a grocery store. And it offered 50% off, which is a huge discount. And I read over the fine print real quick because our experience with couponing got us used to skimming that fine print to see what's covered with the coupons. And this one applied to the meat section as well. I went to the store and I got a brisket, the whole brisket. And this would have normally been a $50 piece of meat, and I got it for $25. I ended up getting a hold of a couple of coupons because other neighbors had no interest in using them, even when I explained what they were useful for. And we used a few of those coupons and packed the freezer full of brisket. I have a smoker, and just a few weeks ago, we finished the last of the smoked brisket. Barbie, tell me about that salad bar coupon that's like the grocery store coupon that I just shared.
The salad bar, though, I really liked it because we were able to go to the salad bar and we used it for a month. And so basically we were able to get a meal, both you and I, eating salads for about $4 and change because it's two of us. And they ran the promotion for a month. So that was one of my favorite ones.
Another reason that we're here at this particular shopping center is that we have picked up the Sips Club, which is offered by Panera. For $120 for the year, you can get unlimited drinks. And the way that we use this is, as we're on this cross-country road trip, Panera serves as our co-working space located in cities across the country. So whenever we need a day working out of the house, we will head down to the local Panera and wanting to get some work. Right now it's lunchtime and they are busy. And since we respect the use of their dining room, we are out in the shopping center nearby, spending some time outside of their dining room before we go occupy a table for a couple of hours and get some work done outside of their lunch rush.
We were actually in the Hilton Head Tanger Outlets. I believe we're in the Tanger Outlets 1. This one's kind of a really neat area. They actually have seating that's like in the middle of the shopping area. What you could do is go get your coupons and then come here, come sit, enjoy, walk around, and just, it's a beautiful day as well. That's another thing that you could do by adding the coupons to your day and making your day inexpensive and cheap. It's something that we have done. We have really enjoyed going to different malls and different locations and seeing how the different businesses are striving or not striving in certain areas. It's been an interesting thing for shopping. This area seems like it's doing okay. There are a couple of shops that are closing, but it doesn't seem like the majority of the stores are closing that you guys may be seeing in other areas.
We like to get out and go for a walk on a regular basis. You may notice that on this channel. And that's oftentimes in malls and shopping centers of some kind. We also really enjoy getting out to parks and such, but it can, in larger cities, be easier to find a mall to get the steps in. One of the things that we do as a little side project while we're walking around in these malls is we actually take note of how many stores are closing or closed. At this particular Tanger Outlet Mall, there are 2 stores that are currently in the process of closing. They have a clearance sale going on, but we didn't see any vacant locations that are just outright empty. That might be different over at the Tanger Outlets too. We haven't taken a look at there. We'll check in on that later. But we have noticed at indoor shopping malls in several cities that anywhere from 10 to 25, upwards of 30% of the stores are not only closing, but a lot of times completely closed and either paper or plastic put up over the windows as though that location has been vacant for some time.
Yeah. It's interesting to see how different areas are striving with the economy.
So let's list some of the things that we've stopped buying now that we have all of these coupons that we're using. Off the top of my head, real quick, I can think of like lotion and toothpaste and shampoo. We've basically stopped buying those.
We've actually stopped buying a lot of things because we're going on a road trip. Basically, everything in our car is what's coming with us. And so reducing how much we spend and more of like where we're spending it. So if we do use coupons, like we stated earlier, that like the coupon that we used today, we bought a body wash, but it was strategic on the fact that it was a traveling body wash. So when we're traveling, it can go with us to the different like gyms that we use or the locations that we're going to be at. So it's more of thinking of what is it that we absolutely need instead of, oh, here's a coupon, I can use it, that kind of thing. When we were couponing before, when I was really into couponing, I would have stockpiles of things. And it was good to begin with, but then we realized that we were stockpiling just the same things over and over. And Frank, you realized that it wasn't actually really healthy options, really.
This was early on as we were just starting to eat a lot cleaner and have a lot healthier diet. And as I was going through that process, I began to realize that the things that had the best coupons, the steepest discounts, the nutrition labels and ingredient lists made that these were generally things that you shouldn't be eating anyway. That's one of the biggest reasons that we stopped doing couponing the way that we used to, is that it took a decent amount of time, and most of the things that we were getting for very low cost or free were no longer worth anything to us. So what we do now with the slow couponing is that we just keep our eyes open. Whenever we see a deal, we analyze it through the lens that we learned with the couponing that we did in the past. And we decide if this is genuinely a thing that we would normally spend money on. So I shared with you the example of having the Sips Club membership with Panera. We frequently take our laptops to coffee shops in order to get some work done. So when we saw that for $120 for the year, we could essentially have unlimited access to coffee shops across the country and be able to take our laptops there and get some work done, I was instantly ready to sign up. But my experience with couponing made me take a quick look to see what the other angles were for being able to leverage this deal. And what I found is that I could use Panera gift cards to pay that $120. I also noticed that Panera regularly has a deal where you get a free $10 gift card when you buy a $50 gift card. So now I make sure that I buy 2 $50 gift cards each year, and those come with 2 $10 gift cards included. That adds up to the $120 that I need on the gift card to pay for the Sip Club membership, but only $100 comes out of my bank account. So I'm able to spend $100 and get that membership that's normally $120. It's already a great deal at $120, and it's an even better deal at $100.
Yeah, especially with our traveling, because the Panera is in most of our locations that we're going to be in. And that is the advice I would give also, is if you're looking at couponing for certain locations, we did have a restaurant that we were looking into for their couponing, and we found out that the restaurant was not in a lot of locations. And by looking or figuring out, okay, that's not in the locations we're going to be in, it didn't make sense to get the membership or use the coupon that they had for the food in the restaurant.
I think this wraps up our approach to slow couponing and what we've learned from years of couponing experience and what we're taking with us on this road trip. Do you have any last, most important recommendations for people that are interested in slow couponing or getting into couponing more broadly?
So I would suggest actually looking and seeing what you actually need. Think about if you're traveling, would it be something that you're going to take traveling with you? Is it easy to take traveling? Is it actually a necessity? Couponing can help with reducing expenses and also just have fun with it.
With that, I want to invite you to subscribe. The reason that we're putting this channel together is that everybody keeps talking about how hard it is to keep up with the Joneses. Having the last name Jones, we can't really understand that because we're trying to make it really easy for you to keep up with the Joneses. Literally, all you have to do is click like and subscribe. We are the Everyday Joneses. Thank you for watching.
Hi.